The man hired to investigate former Missouri Governor Eric Greitens is, quote, innocent of all charges against him.
That's what the attorney for William Tisaby said today on the steps of the Carnahan Courthouse.
5 on Your Side investigative reporter Jacob Long was there for the public comments and reports live tonight. Jacob.
Right across the street yesterday, defense attorney Jermaine Wooten wanted nothing to do with answering my questions. Today was a completely different story. He stood over there at the Carnahan Courthouse and proclaimed that his client, William Don Tisaby, did not commit any of the crimes of which a grand jury has indicted him on. Tisaby, as we've been reporting, is now facing 6 counts of perjury and 1 count of tampering with evidence. These charges stem from a March 2018 deposition of a Tisaby leading up to the now failed prosecution of former Missouri Governor Eric Greitens. St. Louis Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner had hired Tisaby to help investigate Greitens for invasion of privacy. The indictment alleges that Tisaby lied under oath during that deposition and hid documents from Greitens' defense team. The indictment alleges those were illegal actions that had a significant impact on the Greitens case. And today, Tisaby's attorney pushed back.
Mr. Tisaby, he's looking forward, very much looking forward to his day in court. This case will not be played. We're going to go to trial with this case.
The indictment also certainly implicates our circuit attorney, Kim Gardner, whose office remains under investigation right now by a special prosecutor. But Wooten was insistent today that his client, Tisaby, is not cooperating at all with that prosecutor and will not offer any information that could potentially hurt his former boss, Kim Gardner. We're live in downtown St. Louis tonight. Jacob Long, 5 on Your Side.
If you have something you want the 5 on Your Side team to investigate, you can contact Jacob directly at jacoblong3@ksdk.com or call 314-444-5231.